the final challenge in Emmy's Hacklist in YARS Rising, the Supernova challenge, which I guess is the one most people will leave to last, is a monumentally difficult challenge. At least it was for me. It took me a couple of days of routing for a few hours at a time to get past it. The game releases in a few days, and I wanted to get this out before the game comes out. I wanted to 100% it before the game comes out, and I figured I would also upload a short guide showing you my route to get through the final challenge, and also just so you can see what the final challenge actually is, so every screen isn't a surprise as you get to it. Obviously, you can't pause during these challenges, so each time you arrive at a new screen, it can be an absolute surprise as to what you're actually expected to do, and you'll die. And then you try to get back to that screen again, and hopefully get past it that time, then find another screen and die. So let me just walk you through my route to get through this, and we'll see if we can make life easier for some people who decide to attempt this this monumentally difficult challenge. So obviously on the first 3 screens, you don't need to do anything, just mash the fire button as fast as possible. Or at least on the third one, you need to fire, turn around, fire again. So on the 4th screen, just run forward and just do it straight ahead. Just go straight ahead, and then when the what do you call these Qotiles? When it starts to spin around, you count to 5 and then move up slightly to avoid its dash. 2, 3, 4, 5 dash. Then you just move up slightly. Continue to count it. It does 5 little noises before it dashes every time. That's reasonably easy. Okay, so for this one, you want to fire your cannon straight ahead at the very start, as quickly as possible. Pay attention to the little animation that the cannon does when it appears. You can't fire it as soon as it appears. It does like a little sort of bops in and then back out again before you're able to shoot it. So don't try to shoot too fast or it won't go off. So fire one straight ahead. Then you want to get into this position here where you're slightly above the middle line. So I'm not directly in the middle of the screen, I'm slightly higher. If you're there, you can fire a second missile and hit the enemy straight away and move on to the next screen. For this one, you want to move down and over here. So you're going to wait over here where it's safe. And when the spider starts to come down, you go up and bump into it. So down here, go up and bump into him. Then get in the center of the screen. And he's going to easily line up with this cannon at the bottom here. Done. Okay, so for this one here, you want to immediately move left. I like to just hide in this box here, even though you're not particularly in danger. But what you need to do is keep an eye on these 3 dots. Once all 3 of them have bounced off this wall, you need to move down here. You got to be careful because you can bump into this pink line here, and that'll ruin the route. You need to be slightly to the right of the pink line and about here. So watch these 3 dots bounce off the wall, and then go get down in there. And then you saw what I did there. After the spider got on top of me, I quickly bumped into him from underneath. And that's it. Then I retreated back down again because my cannon filled up or whatever. And then I retreat down and I basically get in the center of the screen down here. And he will line up easily with that cannon. Done. Okay. This one's super easy. You just go all the way down to the bottom left and bump into this from below. And then you just go to the top right and wait for him to line up. You have heaps of time on this screen and you're invulnerable while you're inside this big bar thing, so I'm sorry I don't know what any of this stuff is called. Yeah, you just wait for him to line up and shoot him. Don't worry if you miss. It's not a hard screen. This one, okay, so as soon as this one starts, you want to be... I pretty much start blasting before the previous scene has even ended, so... Well, actually, on this run I didn't, but pretty much you want to blast super fast, clear off as much of this corner of his little barrier, and then move to the top of the screen. So, yeah, you saw what I did there. I blasted a big hole in the corner. I touched him until my cannon was ready. And then I go to the very top of the screen. I don't leave any gap at all. And then it's super easy to just shoot him. Like, this will hit him. This will hit him, no problem. Easy. Okay, what's next? Yeah. So these are the ones that I struggle with the most. I pretty much move straight forward, I think. Just inching my way past the... Oh, no, well, the first screen's pretty easy. You can pretty much just run right up to this guy and nudge him a little bit and then carefully make your way back left. Just careful back left, and then you're safe. You have so much time on this screen. So once you've got your cannon ready, don't rush. Just take your time and line up with about where you think he's going to appear. See, he can't hurt you when he does this. So it's all good. And if you think you got it lined up, just fire it and obviously get out of the way when you fire the cannon. I struggle a bit more with this one here. I believe what I do... Okay, there is actually a bit of a pattern to this one. So the first thing I want to do is go kind of around here and end up underneath him. You just need to get underneath the guy. It's pretty safe down here. Just make your way down to the bottom here. Yeah. Down the bottom. Once you're safe, you'll notice that sometimes raindrops go through him here. So he'll be at this lowest position and a raindrop will go through him. As soon as a raindrop finishes going through him, you can quickly bump into him and fill your cannon. Like that. If you don't get it the first time, just stay in the corner and wait for him to go low and a raindrop to go through him. And then as soon as that raindrop goes through him, grab it and then retreat back down again. So you got to be really quick. You bump into him and then retreat back down again. And then just inch your way along the bottom of the screen. And you're safe. That's it. You've got heaps of time. You can just line this up and just make it work. You can't be hurt while you're inside this thingamajig. That's it. Okay, so as soon as the next screen starts... Oh yeah, you want to be hitting down plus right. So you want to be going in a diagonal. And you need to bump into this corner here. You need to be hopefully dealing double damage to each square. So one when the square moves forward and then one when the square moves up. You just need to clear as much of this... Oh, I completely blew it that time. But it's okay. You just do your best. I actually didn't realize for a while that you can shoot your cannon through this pink wall here. I thought it was a barrier. That made my life really hard. I mean, other than that, there's not really much strat here. Just knowing that I could fire it through that pink wall made my life so much easier once I realized that. Yeah, okay, not a great run, but, you know, you take your time and just get through it. Wow, what an awful attempt. My music's cutting out because Adobe Premiere struggles sometimes. So here, as soon as this one starts, I just hit down plus left and you can sneak under this pink wall before it cuts you off. And then once again, I just bash into this corner as much as possible, trying to clear as much, trying to make a big gap. That wasn't too bad. That one was a bit better. Obviously, it has a swirl attack. If you're this far in the game, you know how to avoid that swirl attack. Okay, so this is something you need to pay a little bit more attention to, though. As soon as you finish this one, as soon as you finish this, hold right on the D-pad while the next screen's loading. So you should already be holding right, and you'll zoom straight through here. Then just move between these. You can do that. You don't have to be that quick. You can take your time between these two. This thing in the middle here, it does this funny little dance. And then you can go through. As soon as that little dance it does. So it's kind of like it tries to trick you. Like you think it's going to go past and you think it's going to finish animating, but it does like a little 1, 2, and then you can go. Okay, this one's really important. As soon as you finish that level, hold down on the D-pad. You'll see me actually start to zoom down already. Oh, I didn't. Okay, but I was holding down on the D-pad. You need to be able to zoom through this as quick as possible because avoiding this is really annoying. But if you just are already holding down when you get here, you will always avoid it. The rest of this is pretty straightforward. You've probably done this mission before. Just go through the thing when the blurry stuff protects you. I like to go all the way to the left here and just do my best to time this. I do struggle with this bit a little bit. But, yep, go, cool. You don't have to worry about him. You're obviously safe on the far left, and then you're done with that. This next bit's extremely easy. Your cannon moves super fast, so just walk right up to this guy's face and kill him. This is pretty tricky. So now you get the droplets that move left and right. So if you need me to tell you this, you might already understand the strategy with these left and right ones. When the droplets are moving right, they will appear in an unpredictable manner from this wall, and you will be in a lot of danger. So wait till they're moving left, and that's when it's safe to sort of be over in this corner. After that, you can pretty much just safely get over here. I think there's a lot more droplets in the second level, the second, raindrop thingy. So here, once again, when the droplets are moving left, it's not really safe to be over here. So now they're moving left, it's not safe. Not too bad, not too bad. That's my strategy though, is when they're moving to the left, they can come unpredictably from this side of the screen. So If I want to be extra safe, I wait till they're moving to the right, then I know nothing's going to randomly appear from over here. But, I mean, just do your best. The time limit's not super generous there. This is incredibly easy. I don't know why the end of this... That's it. From here, it's pretty much home free. You're done. Walk straight ahead. Shoot it. Walk straight ahead. Shoot again. This one, I think you gotta shoot as fast as possible. And sometimes if you're lucky, that'll kill it. Otherwise, just shoot as fast as possible and shoot it again. Oh, wow. Okay, I actually missed twice. Not bad. Yeah, shoot again. Cool. This one is incredibly easy. The only thing that I kept forgetting that I don't have to get into the fuzzy line on the left to load my cannon. So just clear up as much space as possible. Nibble on this guy. Shoot him. Nibble on this guy. I decided to clear up a bit more space, and then I shot him. And that's the end. That's it. That's done. So even... I'm not sure if my walkthrough here will make sense to others, because I spent hours and hours and hours with this, so it makes sense to me. But at the end of the day, if I can at least prepare you a little bit for what's coming next, so it's not just like... You know, you have to randomly just hope, like, okay, this is the furthest I've ever been, and I have no idea what's next. I'm definitely going to die on the next screen. Hopefully, at least having a video where you can see, and you can pause, and you can look at what I'm doing, might prepare you for that. Obviously, completing that unlocks the Atari outfit as well. That's it. I think that's the only... That's all you get for it. It's, I think I show it off here. Yeah. Okay. All good. All good. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful for someone. Good luck with this game. I, certainly have, thoughts about this game. It is a very, very, very mediocre Metroidvania. And it is okay. It is okay. The minigame stuff was okay. Anyway, good luck. Good luck. Thank you.